You're not ready for a Belgian Malinois until you watch this. And I'm not saying that for clicks or drama, I'm saying it because too many people have learned the hard way. They brought home a Malinois thinking they were ready. They watched a few training videos, bought the gear, cleared their schedule for a week or two, and then, reality hit. The dog wasn't just energetic. It was relentless. Not just smart, but dangerously intelligent. Not just loyal, but obsessively attached. It was everything they thought they wanted, until it started showing them everything they didn't know about themselves. Because the Belgian Malinois isn't just a breed. It's a behavioral pressure cooker. It will test you, mirror you, expose every crack in your leadership, every moment of inconsistency, every ounce of emotion you thought you had under control. It doesn't care how many dogs you've owned. It doesn't care how many commands you've taught. It doesn't care how confident you look on the outside. It reads your energy. And if that energy is chaotic, weak, reactive, it will show you. You think you're the one doing the training? No. In the first year, the Malinois trains you. It trains you to be present, focused, grounded, structured. And if you don't rise to that level, it trains you to fail. Because here's the truth no one wants to hear. This breed doesn't wait for you to catch up. It moves fast. And if you're not leading it, it'll lead itself into destruction. Let me be clear, a Malinois without direction isn't a quirky pet. It's a storm. A spinning, snapping, pacing, lunging force of drive and instinct that needs an outlet, or it will create one. And you probably won't like what it chooses. I've seen it firsthand. Owners with the best intentions. Trainers with decades of experience. All pushed to their limits. Why? Because the Malinois doesn't just need physical activity, it needs mental alignment. It needs you to know what you want, when you want it, and how to communicate it clearly, every single time. You hesitate? It hesitates. You explode? It explodes harder. You shut down? It spins up. And the worst part? It's not personal. It's pattern recognition. This breed lives in the moment, but it never forgets what didn't work. It stores every inconsistency, every emotional outburst, every moment of chaos. And when it reaches its threshold, that's when you see the unraveling. Destructive behaviors. Obsessive barking. Shadowing. Reactivity. Guarding people, toys, rooms, anything it thinks needs control. Because if it senses instability, it assumes it must be the leader. And that's when the problems begin. So here's what you need to understand. You're not just getting a dog. You're committing to becoming a version of yourself that may not exist yet. A calmer you. A more disciplined you. A more emotionally intelligent, consistent, patient, assertive, and grounded version of yourself. Because the Malinois won't settle for anything less. This dog will not adjust itself to your lifestyle. Your lifestyle must be redesigned around the dog. That means waking up early. Sticking to structure. Saying no to environments that stress them out. Creating clarity in your home, your energy, your expectations. Because confusion is chaos to a Malinois. And chaos becomes behavior problems. Fast. People see videos of Malinois flying through obstacle courses or taking down decoys and think, wow, what a cool dog. But what they don't see is the cost. The daily structure. The lifestyle adjustment. The constant awareness. The emotional control. This dog isn't cool because it's flashy, it's cool because someone put in work. Serious work. The kind of work most people give up on before they get the payoff. And let's talk about the fallout. Because if you bring a Malinois into your home unprepared, it's not just frustrating, it's dangerous. These dogs bite. Hard. And not because they're aggressive, but because they're wired for drive. Their genetics scream, do something. And if you don't channel that, they'll find a way. Whether it's hurting your kids, nipping your guests, chewing through walls, or spinning in circles for hours. The problem isn't the dog. It's the mismatch between what it needs and what you're ready to give. So what are you ready for? Are you ready to structure your life around this dog's needs? To create daily routines that never slip? To maintain calm leadership even on your worst days? To learn not just training techniques, but how to control your body, your breath, your presence? Because that's what this dog reads. Not your words. Not your plans. Your energy. Still with me? Good. Because if this sounds hard, it is. But it's also worth it. Because when you get it right, the Belgian Malinois is unlike any dog you've ever known. They don't just bond. They lock in. They read you with the intensity of a therapist and the loyalty of a soldier. They respond to your tone, your movement, your internal state. They become an extension of your nervous system. And when that happens, It's life-changing. When you open yourself to this bond, you embark on a journey of discovery and connection. Each shared experience will teach you something about yourself, your values, and the depth of your capacity for love and understanding. Are you prepared to embrace that challenge? You must be honest. When you choose to welcome this companion into your life, you must also be willing to face the reflection it offers. This partnership requires commitment, growth, and vulnerability, leading to a profound transformation that enriches both your life and that of your new friend. So ask yourself, are you prepared to lead, not just when it's easy, but when it's uncomfortable? Are you ready to be challenged daily, emotionally, physically, and psychologically? Are you ready to sacrifice comfort for clarity, habits for discipline, and ego for growth? Because this dog will not let you fake it. It will expose you. Then, if you're brave enough, it will help you build something better. Something stronger. Something more resilient. And that kind of transformation isn't just about being a better dog handler. It's about being a better human. You're not ready for a Belgian Malinois until you're ready to become someone new. Leadership thrives on empathy, on building bridges rather than barriers. A wise leader fosters relationships and nurtures growth, creating an environment where teamwork flourishes and every voice resonates in harmony. Connection fosters understanding, creating unity. Ultimately, true leadership empowers others to shine, encouraging their strengths while embracing vulnerabilities. By prioritizing connection over authority, leaders pave the way for collective success, building a community that thrives on mutual respect and collaboration, where everyone feels valued and heard. You begin to feel the rhythm of each other's movements, an unspoken understanding guiding your every step. Every command becomes a gentle nudge, and every response a shared celebration. The bond transcends mere training, it's a dance of trust and instinct, harmonizing beautifully. You become attuned to their needs, anticipating their actions before they even occur. In this moment of unity, you realize that every interaction is infused with a deep-seated respect and understanding. Together, you navigate the world, not as separate beings but as a cohesive unit, instinctively aware of one another. This is the essence of true companionship. That's when the transformation is complete. Not just for the dog. For you. And if you're not there yet, that's okay. But don't get the dog until you are. Because this isn't just another pet. This is a test. A challenge. And for the right person, a life-altering gift. If that's you, then prepare. Educate yourself. Structure your life. And come ready. Because the Malinois isn't waiting. It's moving. And when you're finally ready to move with it, you'll never want to walk alone again. Right pointing finger emoji, if this message spoke to you, if it made you pause, reflect, or rethink your readiness, drop a comment below. I want to hear your story. Are you living with a Malinois right now? Are you considering one? Or have you already been through the fire and come out transformed? Let's build a community where honesty, growth, and real leadership are celebrated. Hit that like button to show you're committed to learning and leading the right way. And if you haven't yet, subscribe for more deep, unfiltered content that doesn't sugarcoat what it takes to raise high-performance dogs. And finally, if you know someone who's talking about getting a Belgian Malinois, do them a favor. Share this video with them. It might be the reality check that saves them years of struggle, and it might just save the dog's future too.